Here, Hardik. Okay. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Getting ready to begin. Settling your body comfortably with the spine, the neck, and the head upright and aligned. Feet relaxed, knees relaxed. Elbows and shoulders relaxed, hands in the mudra of your choice. Become aware of the flow of the breath through the nostrils. Feel and sense the flow through the nostrils. As you breathe in, you are breathing in through both the nostrils, meeting at the apex, the eyebrow center, and as you breathe out through both the nostrils, a triangular breath, inverted V breath, apex on top. Center yourself, bring the attention to yourself. Allow the breath to become natural and spontaneous. Let go of the awareness of the breath. Bring the attention to the eyebrow center. Imagine or visualize a spot of light, steady and bright. While maintaining the focus of attention on this spot, to chant the mantra Om with me 3 times. Inhale deeply. Om. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Become aware of the gross physical body. Rub your palms vigorously. Palm your eyes. Open the eyes within the palms. And gently remove your hands. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. I thank SAYUJYA Yoga for arranging this most interesting subject, Kriya Yoga. I'm going to pin myself. Is it clear, Hardik?
Yes, Swamiji, absolutely clear.
Absolutely clear. Okay, fine, good. The word is Kriya Yoga. Become aware that this is from the sadhana path. Sadhana, something that you do that takes you to your goal. Sadhana, sadhyate anena iti sadhanam. That which you do will take you to your goal. Sadhya. And the first sutra of that is Tapa Swadhyaya Ishwar Pranidhanani Kriya Yoga. Let us understand the term yoga in brief. The word yoga, I will give the explanation from the Bhagavad Gita. At the end of every chapter, it says, Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastra. Brahma consciousness. Vidyayam, knowledge, to attain knowledge. Vidyayam, to attain knowledge of consciousness. Yoga Shastra, through the art and science of yoga. Having understood this, that we have to know the self. That is the subject matter. And what does it say? Kriya. The root word for Kriya is Kri. The root word of karma is also Kri. I've explained the word yoga in a very short way. I'm not going into all the definitions of it, but just shortly. So, the Kri, the word Kri means action. In karma, the utilization of energy is in the external dimension for the purpose of purification. Yogastu kuru karmani atma shuddhaye. For the purpose of atma shuddhi. That is the purpose of karma in the external dimension. The word Kriya, utilization of energy in the internal dimension. Reversal of the energy in the internal dimension within the body. Over here, when we talk of energy, we are talking of prana. When we talk of prana, I want to make you understand the clear meaning of prana. And before that, let me show you another slide, which is showing the purpose of this entire thing. Yeah. So over here, what is being shown? Can you see this? Yeah.
Not so clear.
In the external dimension,
We cannot see clearly.
Not clear. It is hazy, shaking.
I will just bring it on this side. Is it clear now? Yeah. In the external dimension, the energy is coming down and out. Whereas in the internal dimension, the energy rises up, inwards and upwards. We are in this phase. We have to go to this phase. This is what it means. I'll bring this chart again later. So the word Kriya means direction of energy within in the reverse direction. Let us understand what is this energy. When I say energy, I mean prana. When I say prana, it is made up of two words, pra plus na. So let us understand what is the term na means. If I strike the chord of a guitar or I strike a tabla, there is a vibration created. So the word na is the creation of vibration. And the pra, I will give you two words. The first word is precede. Something that precedes the vibration. It is inherently present. It is the substrate. It is the foundation. It is the base on which the vibration has been created. And it exists. And it exists meaning proceed. It follows whatever prana, whatever energy, whatever vibration is created, is carried forward. It is because of an energy vibration where Shiva and Shakti are in harmony, opposite energy levels. They are in harmony, a state of balance. There is no creation. They are in a state of balance. And the first strike, the plucking of the sitar or the guitar or the tabla, is the first desire that comes up in the field of consciousness. Ekoham Bahushyama. And that vibration begins the vibration of creation. So prana is the source of life, source of creation. And how does it manifest in this body? How does it make this body functional? So in this body, the prana at the physical level functions through the 5 panch prana vayus: prana, apana, samana, udana, and vyana. And there are sub-prana vayus. So these pancha prana vayus, they are at the physical level, which make the body functional. They activate and energize and dynamize the body. If the prana is not there, the body cannot sustain itself. There is a story in the Upanishads about all the hands, the mind, everybody saying, I'm the king, I'm the king, I'm the king. And when the prana recedes, everybody is dead. So prana in the body, at the physical level, is the panch prana vayus. At the subtle level, it is the Ida, Pingala, Sushumna, Nadis. It flows through the Nadis. The force which flows through the Nadis, that force which flows through Ida is the force of visualization, the force of desire. That which manifests down and creates as per the force of desire is Pingala, force of actualization, manifestation. Sushumna is the spiritual awareness that has to be awakened. So prana deals with nadis and chakras at the subtle level. At the causal level, Kundalini is the source of prana, which is feeding. That is what this figure is indicating. Mooladhara is Kundalini. And from here, and from Agya, the spiritual force becomes one with both of them. The blue and the red vanish, and it becomes a spiritual force going to Sahasrara. So our journey of Kriya Yoga, which is the reversal of the energy of consciousness, Ida, it's the reversal of energy of manifestation, Pingala, and reversal of energy, the spiritual awareness which has come down through Akash, Vayu, Agni, Jala, and Prithvi. It has become denser and denser. That vibration, which is the cause, became denser and denser, and it has come down. We have to refine that. We have to make it so fine, so subtle, that it can transcend the lower elements, the chakras, and go to the higher level. So in Kriya Yoga, as a practice, we are working on prana. We are working on the reversal of prana. From the normal flow, you are reversing. What is prana? Again, life force, vital force. Let us understand this. Let us experience this. Bring your hands like this in front of the chest, parallel to each other, not sideways, neither inwards. Palms of the hands facing each other. in front of the chest. Now these hands, bring your attention to the palms. Try and feel the sensations. Keep your eyes open and look at me. I will explain something. I'm turning on the side to explain something. There is a space in the air. You have to become aware of the space. And the other thing is, I will ask you to do a cyclic motion of the hands. Slow, gentle rotation. And I will guide your awareness. I will ask you to stop. Then I will ask you to reverse the cyclic motion. Once you reverse the cyclic motion, again I will ask you to stop. I will guide your awareness to the sensations. And then I will ask you to bring the hands closer to each other. And when you bring the hands closer to each other, they will not join with each other. They will come close to each other. As close to each other as possible, but not joining to each other. And then you will start separating them very slowly and gradually. I'll make you feel the sensations. And again, bring them closer. Now I want you to experience this. Please bring your hands in front of the chest. Palms of the hands parallel to each other. Become aware of the sensations on the palms of both the hands. Close your eyes. Feel the space between the hands. And now, with the awareness on the palms of the hands, slowly and gently begin the cyclic motion of the hands. Feel the sensations. Become aware of two cones rotating with the apex of the cone joined at the center in space. Stop this movement of the hands. Reverse the movement. Feel the change in the direction of the sensations on the palms of the hands. Feel the apex of the cone. The cone is rotating in the opposite direction now. Stop this motion. Palms are facing each other, away from each other. Become aware of the space between the hands and start bringing the hands closer to each other. You are feeling the energy, the compression of the energy ball in the space between the hands. Separate the hands. Feel the pull of the energy, not allowing you to pull the hands away. There is an effort required. Your palms have become sensitive to the energy which you have created. Stop this motion also. Again, bring the hands closer to each other. Feel the compression of the energy ball. The pressure is increased. Slowly separate the hands. The pull has increased now. You have to make a greater effort. Stop this movement also. Bring your attention to the heart center at the sternum. Feel the sensation at this point of time. And as you bring the hands closer, feel the sensation at the heart center. Feel the change in the sensations and the palms join together. Feel the effect of the pranam mudra at the heart center. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. This is what we are dealing with. Your hands are charged with energy. You are dealing with prana within your body. We are trying to reverse the direction of Ida and Pingala, the force of consciousness and the force of manifestation. When they become balanced and harmonized, the Sushumna rises. We are dealing with the nadis and the chakras. Chakras, receivers of energy, and they spread energy in the external dimension through the nadis. Receivers of energy through the nadis, and they send it up and down. We are dealing with energy centers. So this is the fundamental understanding of Kriya Yoga. What is the purpose of it? What is the aim? The discipline is tapas, svadhyaya, ishwar pranidhanani. I will explain this in a moment. The aim is samadhi bhavanartha. The goal of yoga, to go to the state of samadhi. Kleshatanu karnarthasya. Kleshas, our attractions, our attachments, our likes and dislikes. I will answer the question later on. Please keep your questions, note them down. I will give you time for questions. Tanu karnarthasya. You have to make our attachments, our karmas, our sanskaras subtle. And we have to burn them. You have to burn them so that it does not remain a seed. A seed has three possibilities. One, when it is possible to become a tree. Second, it is in a dormant state. And the third, when it is burnt, it cannot produce. It has to be burned. Our kleshas, our conditions have to be burned. And this is where we come to tapa, svadhyaya, ishwar pranidhanani. Now this tapa, what does it mean? Creation of heat within our body. Creation of heat will do what? If you want to purify gold, you have to subject it to heat. A diamond which is lying in heat becomes crystallized, coal becomes crystallized and becomes a diamond. There is a diamond within us, all of us, knowledge of the self, which we have to know. And that is why this tapa over here means creation of energy within us through the practices of pranayams, mudras, bandhas. So the practice of pranayam deals with prana, not the breath. The breath is just the vehicle of prana. You have experienced prana. It has got nothing to do with the breath. Breath is just the vehicle of it. So pranayam deals with prana, how to awaken it, how to stimulate it, how to guide it, how to discipline it, and how to guide it. Any case. So tapa is the process of self-purification. What does it mean? Again, these chakras are all embedded with knowledge as impressions. Due to the states of our mind, the friends of the mind, kama, krodha, kama, passion, krodha, anger, kama, krodha, lobha, greed, mother, ignorance. Kam, Krodh, Lobha, Moha, ignorance. Mother, you are in your own ego trip. Mother. And envy and jealousy, Matsarya. And beyond that, we have the kleshas, our likes and dislikes, our emotions and feelings, our knowledge which comes to us through the senses. So we have to go beyond that. We have to burn that dross if you want to know the self, if you want to transcend it. So in the sadhana path, in the path of practice, where in the first chapter he is explaining about meditation, mind dealing with mind. But here he has created another thing, how to control the mind through prana. Excess prana. Vehicle of prana, excess the breath. And you can manage the mind. There is a very close link between the mind and the breath. You don't have to focus. You have to calm the breath, or you have to stretch the breath. You have to slow down the breath, or you have to stop the breath. Inhalation, exhalation, stretching, extending, slowing down, making it rapid, or stopping it. Kumbhaka. So tapa is self-purification. The process of self-purification. When this is happening, a lot of thoughts come out at the level of the mind. When you move the pranas within your circuits, within the kshetrams, up to the bindu, and from agya down to the back passage, the spinal passage, through the chakras, down to the base again, the root, the kundalini. A lot of thoughts will go out. You don't have to worry about it. You have to just accept them and let them go. Gone. Lock, stock and barrel. And that is the beauty of Kriya Yoga. And it is the most fit practice for today's generation because we are not able to concentrate. We cannot go for the meditative states. This will take us to meditative states. That is self-observation. Ishla Pranidhan. As you go through this, what happens? There is an expansion of awareness. If you're working at Muladhara Chakra, if I ask you to bring your attention to the tip of the nose, from the eyebrow center, you're riding your awareness down to the tip of the nose. You focus on the tip of the nose, you will find a sensation at the root chakra. And if you focus a little bit more, you will find sense of smell. You are smelling something without the object being there. That is known as expansion of awareness. Evolving awareness. Let us try it out. Close your eyes. Bring the focus of your attention to the eyebrow center. Mentally chant to yourself the mantra Om with your attention on the eyebrow center. Om, Om, Om. Now ride your awareness down the nasal bone, slowly and gradually, to the tip of the nose, as you feel the sensations at the root chakra. Maintain the attention on the root chakra and the tip of the nose. I will chant the mantra Lam and you will repeat it mentally. Lam, Lam, Lam. Lam, Lam, Lam. Feel the energy sensations around the root chakra. Bring your attention to the sensations at the nostrils, the opening of the nostrils. If the fans are not working where you are right now, you'll feel a different sensation at this point of time. Anyways, Hariom Tatsa, please open your eyes. So I'm quite sure so many of you might have experienced the sensations at the root chakra. So what have you done? You have internalized your awareness. The evolving awareness is you are able to smell. And you have taken the energy within. So you are actually doing Kriya Yoga. You understand the practices of Kriya Yoga? They are opening up the Pranamaya Kosh. The Pranamaya Kosh, it is made up of nadis and chakras at the subtle level. You are working with the Pranamaya Kosha. Thank you very much, Pallavi. Okay, fine. So next, when you are experiencing this, so tapaswadhyaya, Ishvara pranidhanani, over here you have to understand, it is not surrender as understood in the niyamas, tapaswadhyaya, Ishvara pranidhanani. No. Over here, you are accepting the sensation that come to you over here. And you rise, you go beyond to the higher level, to the alternate chakras. It is very important to understand this tapaswadhyaya, Ishvara pranidhanani, Kriya Yoga. And the purpose is samadhi bhavanartha. With the stimulation of Mooladhara, if you go deeper and delve deeper into it with mudras and bandhas, you can awaken. If the Sushumna path has been cleared through Shat Karmas, Asana and Pranayams, you can rise your Kundalini, go into altered states of consciousness. Samadhi Bhavanartha. Kleshatanu Karanarthascha. What will arise from which chakra will depend on your own independent circumstances. Swadhisthana. Somebody can develop a craving for food. Somebody can develop a craving for chocolates. Somebody can develop a craving for something else. And if you give into that, you are again externalizing your energy. And that is why in Kriya Yoga, the first chakra which is awakened is Agya Chakra, your awareness, your intuitive awareness. You must understand this process of Kriya Yoga. I've explained what prana is. I've explained all these things. Tapaswadhyaya, Ishvara pranidhanani. And the aim of Kriya Yoga, Samadhi Bhavanartha, Klesha Tanu Karanarthascha. What is the entire process? How does it take us to the other levels? I will just change the board. It is still, we have half an hour still more. I'm just going to change the board. We are operating at this level. 5 tanmatras. Sapta, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, sound. Sabda, Sparsh, touch. Rupa, form. Sabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, taste. And Gandha, smell. Whenever you see something outside, you smell an aroma of, say, samosas. Your organs of perception has smelt it. They will guide your organs of action. I want a samosa, or I don't want a samosa. We are operating at this level. Going beyond the knowledge of the senses, the impressions of the senses, going beyond likes and dislikes. The entire process of Kriya Yoga will come in this simple explanation. So you want to transcend these steps. The knowledge, the impressions through the senses. Manas, the knowledge through the thinking process. Ahankar, I feel the feelings, the feeling of emotion, the feeling of anger, the feeling of compassion. I feel. You want to go beyond the knowledge of feeling. To go beyond the knowledge of feeling. And then to go beyond the knowledge of buddhi, rationalization. Now, chitta, memory, going beyond the knowledge of memory, it is not mentioned over here. So we have to transcend the journey of reversal of energy is going through these states. Kriya Yoga. Going beyond the knowledge of the senses, impressions and knowledge of thinking, feeling, rationality, and all that is there in the memory. And you come to Prakriti. Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic gunas. Prakriti is Trunatmik. Let us understand over here. I said prana is vibrations. When the prana manifests in this body, it takes gunas, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. Sattvic guna, the vibration is harmonious. It is rhythmic. What does it mean? Our expression of life is balanced and harmonious. Whichever chakra we are operating at. Because all this is Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic. They are having those attributes within them. Now next, we go to Rajasic. Now, Sattvic means what? Military people. Watching in march. Left, right, all disciplined. Rhythm. There is a rhythm. If they walk, there will be a rhythmic sound coming in. Something like that. Or at a railway station. Everybody is moving in different directions. Rajasic. Dynamic state. The crowd is not disciplined. I want, I this, I. Tamasic condition, dull condition, where the vibrations are dull, lethargic. They put you in a state of inertia. You are sitting at a window, a plate of food is brought to you. Your favorite food is brought to you. 1 hour passes by and you haven't touched it. It has become cold. It has become soggy. You are in a state of inertia. You have to be given a tight slap, then only you will eat. You have to be moved literally like a rock. You have become a rock. You have to be lifted and taken outside. That is the state of tamas. And beyond this tamasic state, you can come to the state of individual consciousness. Know yourself, yoga. And that is the purpose of Kriya Yoga. The journey is all this together. Now, for this journey, what is necessary? We talked of Ida and Pingala. The Ida and Pingala have to be freed. What will free them? What are the practices which will free the Annamaya Kosha? Shat karmas. Practice Hatha Yoga asanas, pranayamas, Annamaya Kosha. And then we come to what? The next kosha, Pranamaya Kosha. To stimulate, awaken the Pranamaya Kosha. Now you are dealing with prana in shat karmas, in asanas, in pranayams. So you are coming to prana vidya, the ability to direct the prana through the mudras and bandhas, to stimulate the different centers, the different chakras. It is through prana, it is through bandhas, it is through mudras that you can do that. You had one experience just now. One person commented, Pallavi commented that she had an experience. So this is what I'm saying. And then, so Kriya Yoga, Pranamaya Kosha, Chakra Shuddhi, Pranamaya Kosha, Prana Vidya, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Pratyahara and Dharana, or the tantric practices of mantra and yantra, which go hand in hand. If you take an initiation from a guru, he will give you a mantra and he will give you a symbol to focus on. He is giving you a yantra, which becomes your bulwark, your anchor. You have seen people walking on the road. They can go from Delhi to Kanyakumari, unending. There is nothing wrong with them mentally. They are in one state of consciousness. But they lost their anchor. The anchor is very important. Going to Vijnanmaya Kosha, you will have to go to Laya Yoga and Nada Yoga to delve deeper within, to go into the state of Kundalini Yoga for the purpose of Samadhi, Anandamaya Kosha. You will have to practice that. Kundalini Yoga. And that is the journey where it begins. I'm going to open the session for question and answer. I have taken nearly 45 minutes to explain this. I have taken it very slowly. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm open to question and answers. Hardik, could you please guide the question and answers?
Yes, Swamiji. If anyone wants to ask any questions, please share.
Text the question straight away. I'll be able to see it. Any questions? Shruti, you had raised your hand. Any questions? Swamiji, what are the
Actually, I
specific?
raised my
We will share screen photos later. Okay, Pallavi, you are asking a question. Please go ahead unmute your mic and ask.
Swamiji, this is very interesting, this Kriya Yoga topic. Now, I want to know, are these the same pranayams and asanas which we are doing, or is there any special? Like, I know there is Shakti
Oh,
Chalan and all. Is there anything special?
we are touching the base. We are at the base. We are at the base. We are at the starting point. Because the body and mind have to be adjusted to the samskaras which arise from within us. We have to allow the body and mind to adjust before we go into the deeper levels of the pranayama practices. Okay? Hari Om Tat Sat. Is it okay, Pallavi?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yeah, thank you. Anybody else?
Swamiji, this is
Veena.
Veena.
Yes, Veena, go
Follow-up
ahead.
question of Ms. Pallavi. So I know how to prepare the body like asanas, doing asanas and purifying the body. But what do you mean when you say we have to prepare the mind? What are the tools to prepare the mind?
Yes, you see, when you prepare the body, I have explained the body and mind are two sides of the same coin. When the body and mind are that harmony, to explain harmony, I will answer this question later. That harmony means our expression is also happiness. A thought is the springboard of your action in life. So when you are harmonizing the body, the brain also gets harmonized. Now, which chakra you are operating from will depend from person to person and the experiences of that person. What it simply means is that, let me talk of harmony a different way. I'm harmonium. To explain harmony, I'm living the vibration. Listen to that. My notes of the harmonium, of tune, the body and mind are not cooperating well. What will be the result? It will be not a melody. Because in the same place, they are together. It will sound nice. Thing. It will be. It can be extended with singing in future. If the person is playing the person or he is out of tune. He is out of. There will be disharmony. So now the harmony level has changed at the external. The third person comes who plays the symbol, Manjira. And then group are parting in. They are singing something and I'm singing something else. Is going to be a free for all. So understand this. Can you hear me now clear? Hear me now clear?
Swamiji, the voice is breaking.
Can you hear me now? Now?
Swamiji, close the video and then speak. The voice will be clear.
Okay.
Close the video.
So this. Okay. Is it better now?
Yes.
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Yes, yes.
Hari Om Tat. Yes, okay. Yes, okay, fine. So I hope this question is answered to some extent about this harmony. And that is what the word yoga means. Harmony and balance in life. Expression at every level. It is not just that the physical body can go into postures, which is important. It is how deep you will delve into it. And that is why there are Annamay Kosh, Pranmay Kosh, Vigyanmay Kosh, Manomay Kosh, and Anandmay Kosh practices are there. It's a long journey. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Yes, there was one. Yeah.
Swamiji, one more.
There was one question. Yeah, yes, go ahead.
Ishwar Pranidhan is complete surrenderness? Question mark.
You see, in the practice of Kriya Yoga, you are evolving your awareness. You are becoming aware of the impressions, the impurities which are there within you. And you are growing from there. It is not surrender. You are becoming conscious of what is appearing up to you and how you are behaving. So it is living consciously every moment of time. The surrender part of it is in the niyama part of it, which is something very different. So Rishi Patanjali is talking of Kriya Yoga over here. And in the practice of Kriya Yoga, it is evolution of awareness. Please understand this. For Kriya Yoga, Ishwar Pranidhan means evolution of awareness.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Yeah. That is why I have to mention this very clearly. One would misunderstand what tapa means, what swadhyaya means. Or you will start reading a meditation book and say that it is swadhyaya. You'll start reading the Bhagavad Gita or your holy book and you will say that this is Swadhyaya. No, here the word Swadhyaya means self-observation. Knowing yourself. I am good, I am bad, both are together in me. And that is important to know. That is why it has a different connotation as far as Kriya Yoga is concerned. Anybody else? Hari Om Tat Sat. Hardik?
Yes, Swamiji. Anyone else?
Yeah, I think.
Do you guys want to ask any question regarding the Kriya Yoga topic?
I said that Kriya Yoga is a practice for our life in Kali Yuga. Because as we practice Kriya Yoga, the purification of the chakras will happen. We have to start exploring this. Because it is not possible. Meditation is not getting lost in a thought and an idea. Meditation is full of awareness. To be able to meditate is to be able to focus unconditionally. And we are living in a totally external world. We are not able to delve deep within us. The Kriya Yoga is the practice which is recommended. Even Jai Dada Guru Swami Satyanand, he has said ways to internalize the awareness. One more question. Yes, I felt not only the energy, but I could direct that energy also within me. Okay. Ways to internalize the awareness. I am going to switch on the video and give you one mudra and draw your attention to the chakra. You feel the sensations. With your hand you are doing something and you are feeling the sensations at Mooladhara. Your attention will be internalized. Please adopt this mudra. This is placed on your lap. Please look again. Now this is the ring finger. This is the thumb. The thumb and the ring finger join together like this, very slowly and gently. The other three fingers are joined together. Little finger, middle finger, and first finger. They are joined together. Now I am reverting back the mudra. It has come back to the universal mudra. Again I am joining. Now even with your eyes open as you do this, bring your attention to the root chakra. Keep doing this. Feel the sensations at the root chakra. Your other fingers are open, wide apart. Don't join the fingers like this. Why are you joining the other fingers like this? My fingers are wide apart. I am only joining the tip of the ring finger and the middle finger. Just see. That's all. The other fingers remain where they are. Please continue with this practice. Bring the hands on your lap. Eyes closed. Let all the fingers be joined to each other. Universal mudra. Bring your attention to the tip of the nose and the root chakra simultaneously. The muscles around the root chakra. Slowly and gradually. Join the tip of the ring finger and the thumb together. Feel the sensations at the root chakra. The other fingers are not moving. Other fingers should not move. They should remain where they are. The ring finger should be moving. Then only you can experience it. In this. Back to root chakra, universal mudra, and again joining. Again back. Again join. Where is your awareness now? Is it internalized or not? Your attention is fully internalized. You are observing the root chakra. It is an internal state of awareness. Hari Om Tat Sat. Please open your eyes. Amisha ji, I hope you could experience from this little experience that I tried to give you.
Yes, Swamiji. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else?
Swamiji, can we get the same experience with the Yoni Mudra?
Why don't you try out, Hemangi?
I
And
tried,
let me know.
and that's why I'm asking. Yeah, I tried.
With the Yoni
really
Mudra,
feeling the sensation.
it's a different experience. That is why it's a different experience. It's a totally, I don't want to give out. You see, if I give out, you will focus over there. But if you experience it yourself, Muthu Kumar, I will give you once again. Just wait, please. So, Hemangi,
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
will.
Swamiji.
Yeah, so if I give out, you will bring your attention over there. But if you experience it, it will be your own knowledge. Yeah.
Okay, Swami.
Okay,
Hari
Muthu
Om.
Kumarji, please have a look. Yeah, Hari Om. Fingers joined like this, universal mudra. They are kept on the lap like this, with the thumb up. And this is how the movement is done, ring finger and the middle finger. Look at me. Look at the picture over here. The ring finger and the thumb joining together. The other fingers remain where they are. Muthu Kumar, is it okay? Your question answered. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you very much. Any other question, anybody? Hari Om Muthu Kumar ji. Yes, Putha, Hari Om. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Pallavi ji. I have Saraswati ji. Putha, very nice. What? I can't hear you.